So yesterday, guys, we have seen mainly how to edit prototypes. We have seen those two files here, prototypes managing and prototypes editing. If you have this file here, you won't be lost while editing your prototypes. And if you use this file here, you won't be lost while managing your prototypes. So just you have those two files. Follow the steps is clearly explicated here. I'm gonna close that. Perfect. For the we have seen yesterday the label and dimensions tab here. So if I, for example, go and open 2D drawing. Okay, let's say close that. Nope. Go into quick documents to generate something. And as I have selected my beam first, so we'll go instead of all main parts, I will go with selected main part because I have selected my beam first. This message will pop up, so we'll go and hit OK. This is already generated, so I'm gonna go show assembly detail. Here we go. I don't have the style, my ugly style. So now I have fixed that. I will delete those circles. Now, here under label and dimensions, if you want, for example, to have to add some lists. By the way, guys, if for example you are doing your lists and you are simply not using this kind of list because this one is a structured list. If for example you want, instead of the structured list, you want just the beam list or something like that, and to be by default within your drawings when you are using like main parts drawings, you only have to, while creating your block, your title block, your prototypes, insert the list within the prototype. So once the prototypes will be used, the list will be filled in automatically. Seems to be good.
And we can move those or wherever we want?
Yep, you can absolutely move them.
Okay.
But just make sure that those graphs are here. Because when I select, I only have those two here. They are stable, so when you select those, when the list will be filled in, it will be filled in from top to the bottom. Okay. To create some lists, I have in here insert list. So I only have to select my rectangle, determining my list, my 2 points. For the template, like for example, I want a plate list. Well, I don't have here any plate. I have a rectangle. Okay, a bolt list, maybe. But this list isn't up to date. So I have to update the list. So when I click here, I will have the quantity of this kind of bolts, the length, and so on. The update page header is used for filling in those boxes here. If I have forgot to come here and under project settings, specify all the project settings here. If not, okay. Like for example, if I am on the 2D drawing and I know that this drawing isn't up to date and I want to update it within the 2D drawing. It's possible if you see the little arrow here. When you click, you have update detail. When you select, just select no matter what piece. Don't click on the black background. Just click on dimension, a piece, something like that. Like when I click on the piece, it will be updated. We have the revision mark and the revision table. We have seen that. Here, to insert some labels, well, the labels are always there. I haven't seen a case where the labels weren't there. But for example, if you have deleted that by mistake, just you have here insert label. Select the piece that you want to label and draw your circle, your line. Here, when you click, hit enter. That's all. The first one, the first grab here is used for the orientation of the label, and the second one if you want to move it. The next step will be with the well symbol. It's exactly the same thing. If I have deleted that by mistake, I want another well symbol here. So just click from here to here. You can select it again and redimension it. When you double click on it, you will be able to specify the thickness, the well type, and all the other parameters. Okay, now for to add some dimensions. If, for example, I want to add some vertical dimensions here, from here to here to here, perfect. Here I have the presentation type. Do you see the different presentation types? Mm-hmm. Here, sometimes this one will be grayed out. It's just because the linear and relative don't have this option available. That's it. So if I go to linear absolute, I will have it available. And it makes a lot of sense. After that, okay, we have insert point and delete point. So when I click here, I have to select the dimension line, enter, and just to select the points where I want to add the dimensions. That's it. After that, don't hit escape, because when I hit escape, the points that I have just added will disappear. So just hit enter. That will keep them. But for example, if I have misclicked and I don't need this point here, this dimension, I don't need it. So instead of just selecting this, because it will select the whole thing, the whole dimension line, as you just see here, we'll hit undo. I have delete point. So when you click here, select this line, perfect. This one, enter, and this one, enter. Seems to be good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, the other thing is create view section. When you click here, you only have to hit enter first. Click on the piece, select the 2 points by ortho mode, click and select from where you want to see. Like
yeah, I was doing that yesterday, and
yep.
I didn't get that little arrow.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it created the section, but I didn't get that arrow.
Maybe you just didn't move that. But
Oh, maybe so.
the arrow will be here. You know, it's not
Okay.
real.
Yeah, it created the section, but I was looking for that arrow, but
Yeah,
okay.
the arrow will be there. Um, so here I have this section. I only have to move it. To move a view, you have to select only the green box. The green box will move it will move the whole view.
Okay.
Exactly, it will do that for the main view too. Um, well, that was pretty much all. Um,
Hansa, dude,
yep.
does it? I mean, like your screen is showing with the all that gray around the perimeter. I mean, is there a way to make this the drawing the full screen of the page? I mean, of the screen, so you won't have to see all that
I didn't
to
get
make this.
that.
Well, like now you have your view of the drawing,
Yep.
but there's so much space left on the screen on each side to where the drawing could actually be bigger, where you can see it more.
Oh,
I mean,
this here and
no,
here.
no, 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 on the out perimeter of the drawing itself, outside the drawing.
Here?
So now outside, yeah, yeah, all that out there.
Oh, this is just a layout. And the
Okay,
drawing don't won't um, will never go out this border.
right. Now I was just
This
thinking that the whole thing could be blown up, so you won't see all that gray area where you when you
oh, for this gray
yeah.
area,
So I was just thinking that if the what's called could be bigger, the whole drawing could be.
well, what you can do, well, if you don't want to see this gray area, just do zoom window from
Just window in on that.
here. Yeah, but you will still see because that's the or. Zoom window. That's okay. Zoom only on that. Something like that.
Yeah.
You know, but if you don't want to see the gray, I will have to search for the setting that is controlling that.
Okay. So that modify and favorite that's over to the left there, you can still utilize those commands there as well
Modify.
that you
Where
have
is
over
that?
to the left, over to the left in the gray area.
Um,
You have the pull down over there to the left. You got
I will give
modify and favorites.
I will give you the control.
Here, the
Oh,
modify and the favorites. Can you still use those commands from here on the
mm,
2D?
those commands. Well, yeah. Those commands are used for 3D.
Okay.
3D modeling. Especially this one, you cannot. You can do anything with that.
Okay.
This
Right,
is
right, right.
just used for 3D modeling. For tools, you can only maybe use Let me
Like the
see.
copy and stuff like that, maybe.
Yeah, just copy and move. The
Move.
copy even no, in not copy, just move.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, just move because you only have to move. You know, stuff like this,
Right.
lists and views here. Seems to be good.
Okay. Now, let me ask you a question.
Yep.
If you wanted to insert text, you just use the, what do you use to insert? Like, say, if you want to write a note here, if you want to cloud something up, and then you want, I don't know if I'm jumping ahead or not, but if you want to cloud something on this drawing and say, approval, please verify.
Whoops. Give me something like.
Oh,
Something like this. Well, it's really big, but you can
yeah.
do it. It's just by T enter. T for text,
C in here.
enter. T,
You said T. Okay, I'm sorry.
yeah, T, enter.
Mm-hmm.
You select like rectangle. This is your like shape, and you can put whatever. It's okay. You will have it here. When
So
you
you just
hit
have to scale it down.
properties, when you go to properties, here you have text height. You can be able to like put it down, 316.
Where did you get that properties from?
When you
Oh, right. Just right click on the
yes, just select right click properties.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. So now if I wanted to draw a cloud around
The
that
cloud,
connection on the left hand end.
the
Yeah.
cloud.
Yes.
Okay, you have CL. Cloud. Oh, here, River Cloud.
Okay.
Here we go. This is a Rev Cloud. Do you see it here?
Yeah, no. I got it.
Do you have any other questions?
No, I think I'm okay now.
How about you, James?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, the next part will be the creating some external lists and how to edit them. To do that, we will have to return to Output tab and go to Create List. Output, Create List. When you click here, you will have this dialog box. Just hit Next. Create List. If you hit OK, nothing will happen. And it's not really suggested to rename it right now, because this name is not the real name of the list. So just hit Create List instead of OK, and don't rename it. Don't waste your time by renaming it right now. So just Create List. It's asking you to wait a little. So now we will have access to this tool, which is really similar to Excel. Under this tool, we will have always, as I said, advanced template and user template.
Hey, Hamza.
Yep.
When I go to create list, it throws up a box and tells me to select objects.
Oh, yeah. Gonna make your presenter.
Because you just went to create list icon above, right, James?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what I just did.
Well, I'm gonna make myself presenter again. Well, here under Create List, when you click, you will have this box here. Just make sure that the complete model is checked.
Okay.
So if I hit next, if I
Do I need just only that one needs to be checked? The complete model
the two first options,
based on assembly too.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, got it.
So here, as I said, you will have advanced template and user template. Under user template, you will have external list on drawings. The list on drawings, do you remember the list that we used to have here while double clicking here? This list?
Uh-huh.
All those templates can be modified and customized so they will fit your needs here. And to modify them, you will have to go here to lists on drawings. So you have lists on drawings, list on drawing imperial and metric. To modify a list, like for example, list on drawings, imperial. When I click here, I have drawing beam list, bolt list, material list. Like for example, I will modify the beam list. Don't modify this one. Always make a copy before you start your modification. So when you right click, you will have copy template. Here, test. You will have it within the list. It's a copy of this one. It's exactly the same thing. So if you screw up on this one, you will simply delete it. Delete selected template. And you will have this one as a backup. Seems to be good?
That was the original one?
Yeah, this is the original one, and
Right.
this is the copy that I have made.
Okay.
So here, this under the first line, I only have text. There is no tokens here. But here I have only tokens. Like here, this is the text, as we will see here. Like for example, this is the text and this is the token.
Okay.
So if I come back here, this is the text and this is the token. If I select this case here, right click and go to field content, I will have all the tokens available. And what's the token for this one? For the mark, this is part mark. It's as simple as that. Seems to be good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess my question is, is this something you use often? Do you have to go in there and modify these lists
No.
like this? Okay.
Well, the thing is, you maybe only have to modify it once, because those lists, like if the list by default is doing the job for you, just
Oh, so you're saying that you can use this if you want to customize a list to look the
Exactly.
way you want it to look? Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
But if those lists are making the job for you, that's okay. You don't need to go over here.
Okay.
So for example, if I want to add if I want to add a case here, so I'm selecting this one and I'm stretching it here, stretch it back. I'm gonna copy this one, copy it, paste it. It will be pasted here. So I'll just make it here. I will paste one either here. I will switch it to here. So now here under this one I will delete it, and here under field content I will go and for example, I want to add the level. This is the level. So I will here level. Oops. Level. Perfect. So now I have to hit. If I select, like, I have made my modification on this test beam list. Okay. If I select like another one, he will ask me, do you want to save the template test? Yes, I have the choice. The first one is just to click on another one, so he will ask me, do you want to save the modification that you have done here? We'll say okay, or just come here and hit save template. You have the choice, you know. Um, Now that was list on drawings. Those lists here. If I click, okay, we will use that. We will do the test with that list on drawing later. Now let's move to external lists. Now we will have assembly list imperial, part list imperial, and you have the metric lists too. So if I click here, structured list, when I click this one, here I have with the Greatech logo, but I need my logo on it. So the first thing to do is just to right click on the template, do a copy of it, like one techno. Okay, now let's start my modifications. When I click on the logo, I will have here image, and I will have, when I click here, I will have those three little points here. When I click on them, I will be able to browse for my logo here. Oh, it's really big, so I won't waste time on redimensioning it. I will just hit save this template here, save the modification that I have done, hit use, and hit OK. And they will have this. This is my list. I have 7 pages. Here I have export. When I click here, I will have export format. I will have PDF format, XLS, Excel format. You know, those 2 formats here are the most popular. So
okay,
if
hang on. Back up a little bit. Where did you go to see the list? That was kind of quick.
To see the list?
Yeah, how did you get the list to pop up there?
Oh, here under export?
No,
to even get that list to show up. Once you went to
Here?
oh, it did it automatically when you hit use.
Well, when you hit use, just hit OK. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Now if you hit export, under PDF format, hit OK. Under my desktop, hit save. Now if I return to my desktop here, well, it's really a mess. One technostructure list, do you see it here? Here it is. When I double click, here we go. Here is my list.
So you save it.
I'm sorry, James?
That was tough on me. So you're saving everything back to the desktop. You can create a folder for that particular job or company and then paste that.
It's almost there. So if I go here under BOM, whoops, under BOM, if I haven't like selected something, a location where to
Actually put it
save it, yeah, he will just put it under BOM here.
Okay.
You know the folder that Advanced will create by default for your DWG? This folder contains everything.
Okay.
Every single info about your 3D model.
And that's for each model. So
Yeah.
there's one created for each model.
Exactly.
But you don't have to always save them on the desktop though, do you? Can you just create like a drawing folder like under the C drive, and like say,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
2014 projects, and,
Yep.
and say, you know,
You can
everything.
absolutely do that.
Okay.
You can do it. Okay. That was on the list, so I will just go over it again quickly. Don't okay, just hit. Make sure that those two are selected. If, for example, you want just to have lists of this part of your model, like for example this part, you have to select it first. After that, go in here to create list. Now, if I go to create list, only the selected part will be listed. If I return here, create list, hit next, create list. We'll have to wait 3 seconds. So now I went to the user template. Don't forget to make a copy of your original one before starting the modification. To do the modification, you have to select the logo, the Greatech logo. When you select the Greatech logo, you will have here image. Now just click on this system drawing bitmap and select the 3 little points here at the right. When you click, you will have to browse for your logo. Seems to be good?
Yeah.
Don't forget to save your template. And if you hit OK, nothing will happen. Just take the reflex to hit use, and that will do the job. Seems to be good, guys?
Yes.
I will let you 5 minutes to experience that. If you have some questions, let me know.
Okay.
Okay. Now the next step will be the stair drawings. Now on stair drawings, you only have to. The first step will be to put your UCS within Word, within the elevation of the drawing. So you only have to return here under UCS and to rotate it around X on my, like I will move it here so we will see it. Do you see the X and Y axis?
Yes.
They are within my elevation, you know, the elevation of the stair. If I select that, do you see it? The X and Y axis are defining the elevation of the stair. If you are in Word, you will see like a top view of stair. So now after doing that, after putting your X and Y axis in this position, you should return to Output, go to Quick Documents, and now instead of Drawing Processes, go to Drawing Styles. We will have stairs and railings. When you click here, you have main parts, railings at UCS, main parts, stairs at UCS. That will do the job. When I hit use, this one, if you want to change the scale, if you want to add something on the title, something like this. If not, just hit OK and select a stringer, a step, you know, just a piece of your stairs. So now if I select this stringer, hit enter. Now it's asking me to select a prototype file. And as I said, I have model and I have shared. If I have some prototypes within my model directory, this one, under prototypes, the only one that will show up is this one. Let's do the test. Okay, it's really this one. I won't use it because, you know, it's an NCC and well, yeah, I can use it. Even if I have some circles on it. I'm gonna hit OK. Now the name of the drawing of my stair drawing is number 5. You see it here? So if I return to Documents Manager, here I have 5.dwg. Just hit Open Drawing. I will delete those circles. Maybe I'm gonna scale it down. Well, this is really small, but you know, that's all. As I said, sometimes we will have a lot of cleaning to do, like this. Or what I will do if I were you, just I will select them all. And double click on this one. Hit type. I will do the same thing for the DS100. But for the other, oops, maybe I'm gonna delete some points here. This one, and maybe. Okay, this one. Yes. Here I'm gonna delete this one. That's good. Here I'm gonna put this one over here. Here I should delete some points, but it's okay. For the S100, as I said, I'm gonna do exactly as I have done for the P100. We'll adjust one and double click on it and type in type. Seems to be good. So now, if for example I want this side view, this is an elevation view. I want like front, top view and side view. Well, I have the choice, but the best thing to do is to use these sections. When you select that, hit enter. Select it. Okay, I'm gonna see here. Do you see the arrow, Tony?
Yes.
This is really huge. Okay, I'm gonna go here, hit enter, enter. Here it is. Well, right now I have a lot of labels. So you can just delete them all and use my type icon. And you know, the scale that I'm using right now, it's not really the right scale. It's a little bit small. That's when you use, you know, bigger. Let me double click here, group equal dimensions. Have you noticed what I have done right now?
You group in back the dimensions?
Exactly. I just double click on this one
Dimension.
and grouped equal dimensions.
Okay.
If I want the side view, I'm gonna use a section.
Now you were saying about the scale though, Hansa?
Yep.
I don't think you finished, or maybe you did. You were saying about the scale of the drawing wasn't to the right size, but
Well, it wasn't in the right scale for this kind of drawings. Maybe if I use bigger, because I have used NNCC format and I have a lot of details to put on it. Maybe NNCD I won't have all this cleaning to do with, you know.
okay, because
So
the
yeah,
bigger the drawing will fit on the page, the cleaner it come out.
exactly.
Okay,
Because
okay,
it have a lot of place where to put that. So
gotcha.
here I'm gonna move it right here, and I can just let just one here. Oops, this one. That's great. Here we go. Seems to be good. Do you have the major idea?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions about that? By the way, the list is filled in automatically. The bold list too. You have a bold list here, down here. Yeah, that was it. Do you have any questions, guys, about the creation of the?
Let's say I wanted to make another sheet that shows even more details of the stair, but I want to keep this one also.
More details. What kind of details do you want?
Maybe like
Well,
an end view down at the bottom. It shows how it can, at the bottom of the stair stringer.
well, I mean, whatever, whether it's a stringer or anything really, and I want to add a sheet to put more stuff on if everything won't fit on one sheet.
Yes, you can do that. Like for example, okay, let's say I'm gonna detail this stringer.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna select it, go to Quick Documents. Here instead I'm gonna use the drawing processes, go to main part, selected main part, each NCC, hit use. Now it is generating. Now here I have show assembly detail. Is it number 5 or MP S1? This is my stringer that I have just created because I know that number 5 is the stairs drawings. So now I have added this stringer. Come on. I'm gonna delete those. This is my stringer here. Because the stringer is welded after, those welds are made on the shop. When I have detailed the stringer, everything comes with it.
Right.
And the result is this one. I have to scale it down, but if I scale it, I know that, I won't have a good result. Okay, let's say I'm gonna delete all.
Right. This is the example I'm talking about. Let's just say you want this drawing here, but you're going to fill up your sheet, and you want to put some of these views on another sheet.
Okay, no problem. Like for example, you want to put this view on this sheet here.
No, I want to leave that sheet like it is.
Yep.
Okay.
This one
And then
you want to leave it like it is, okay? And
let's go to the other one.
yes.
Okay. This sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I have run out of room, and I've got the 3 views here: the the top, the front, and the bottom.
You want the top view of your stairs. You want those views that are, well, let's close this one here first. You want those views here in this sheet?
No. Let's leave this sheet alone. Okay, all the views that you just deleted,
Yep.
I want to put those on a third sheet.
Oh. Let me think about that.
You see what I'm saying? It's because
Yes.
sometimes you have an assembly that has so many parts, you're not going to be able to get them all on one sheet.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, for example, okay, I'm gonna undo all the views. Enough. So now I have to close those first. Now if I return here to Document Manager, if I go to Detail, if I go to Up to Date, here I'm gonna force the update. If I go to Up to Date, here, like for example, number 5, when I click here, I have, you cannot, because the section they are referring to the main part drawing. Like for example, when I click on the number 5 drawing, I know that this is my stair drawings, and I know that I have made 2 sections, the top sections and the left side section. The sections, they are linked to the main view. They cannot be apart. They cannot be in another sheet. The software won't let you broke the link between the main view and the sections linked to it. But for example, if you have more than one piece in a sheet, like for example, let's say, I don't have. Oh, yes, I have it. For example, this one. Okay, in this sheet, I know that I have several pieces. I have them here. Let's preview this one. Do you see it here? For example, if I want to put this one, and see, well, this one I don't know what it is, but I will. Let's say. Okay, this one. Let's say. Come on. Okay, this L bar here. Let's say I'm gonna put this one under my stair sheet here. I only have to open this number 5 with the little plus that I had here. Whoops. Oh, I have double clicked. Sorry. Gonna just open the two drawings. Take it and drag it over this one. Now you will have an update required. Just force the update. You will have it within the same sheet.
Okay.
That's the only thing you can do, but you cannot, like for example, let me just open the other one.
So you couldn't create a blank drawing and then move stuff into
No,
there.
no. Like for example, this one is linked to this main view. This is the main view. If I
Right.
delete the main view, if I delete this, the two sections will be deleted too. I only
Right.
will have, because this is the main view and the sections they are referring to this main view. We cannot have this section, BB section, on another sheet because we won't have the link. The link won't be there. And as Advanced Seal is using the same names for its sections, like for example AA, BB, he will always start by AA. And if like for example he has disassembled those AA sections and you just put this one instead of it's supposed to be there, the result won't be the best result possible. It just won't work.
Okay, so say for instance if you did want to just create, even if you didn't want to link it though, all right, and you have those details, there's no way to just make a copy of a drawing or create a blank drawing and then just like you just move those angles or whatever into that drawing and move them in there, like some different sections or whatever you may have? I understand the section is tied to the main view, but if you let's say for instance you wanted to create, so every time you create a section from the main view, it has to be on this sheet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for example, if you really want to do that, you have to do it manually.
Manually.
You have to, yes, you have to explode this drawing.
Mm-hmm.
To explode it. So if once exploded, this drawing won't be linked to the model. So if you do the modifications here, it won't show up as an update required. It's not really suggested.
Okay. But can you rename that piece, that stair, and recreate the stair over again then? Recreate the drawing over? After you, because once you explode this drawing, then it's no good. I mean, I know it's no good anymore linked back to the model.
Mm-hmm.
But could you go back and save this as another name, this file as a?
Well, you can simply copy it from here, like from details, go to number 5 and copy it.
Right.
Copy
Okay.
it
Right.
here,
All right.
and open it with AutoCAD or Advanced Seal and just explode it.
Right. Right. And then
After that, you will have but all the dimensions that you will add, they won't be scaled. Because do you see this box here? This box won't appear anymore.
Right.
And this box is controlling the scale, the clipping, and a lot of other stuff.
Right. I guess, James, if you still could probably make it work though, because you could probably create everything you want on this sheet and then
Exactly, and then
copy
explode it.
and then save it as that, what you want on that sheet, and then go back and recreate. Well, you still have the main 5 drawing.
Yeah, you still have the original one, but the one that you really want is copied like on your desktop, and you can modify the other one that you want.
Because what I would do, I'll create all my views and everything that I wanted from this one main drawing here. Then and I know it'll be junky, it may not fit on everything, but then I'll just go make a copy of this, number 5, and say 5-1 or whatever, and then explode 5-1. Then take the lead off of there what you don't want, and then you still have this main one that'll be tied back to the model.
Yeah, and if you forget something, you could just copy it again.
Copy it again, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
That will be the easiest way.
Ingenuity there, but I think you can make it work.
Yep. Do you have any other questions, guys?
I do have a question.
Yep.
I was trying to create that stair. I got my
UCS?
Yeah, I got my UCS rotated in the direction I needed to be. I went to document
Quick Docs?
maybe I went to the wrong thing there. So I should go to quick documents.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Drawing processes, right?
Nope. Drawing styles this time.
Drawing styles. Okay.
You will have
Okay,
on the
there it is,
bottom.
Stair Rail. All right. All right. So stair and railing, and then I want to use.
Main part stairs at UCS.
Yep. It's okay. And then I just hit use. Giving me these previews. So. So under that preview that it's giving me, it says main part stair detailed with one view according to UCS.
Gonna make you presenter, so we'll see where you are.
Yeah, I just was reading through
Yep. So now if you hit use, now select the stringer of your stair. If you hit OK, you select the model object, select the stringer, hit enter.
Okay.
Can you hit F2 on the keyboard?
F2.
Yep. Oh yes, I see what's the detail.
I picked that as a main.
Yeah. Well,
It's one of my main part
System
drawings.
sheet. So what you will have to do is you will deregister the S10, the S100
100.
from the model. We'll have to deregister it. So to do that, you will have to come here. This is cancel document from model.
Okay. It'll be over to your left. I mean right, I'm sorry. There it is.
No. Here we go. This one. So if you hit open, this one won't be linked to your model. So now if I go back here, hit use, hit OK, and select this one. Now he will ask you to select which prototype you will use. By default it's an NCE format, but an NCD will do the job.
Okay.
Now he just created number of drawing number 130.
Right.
And when I right click here, show assembly detail.
Okay.
Here we go. Your UCS, I don't think.
I got it in the wrong direction.
Let me check.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it in the wrong direction.
Upside down. Yeah. Let me change that.
By the way, guys, Control Tab is used for jumping from the 2D drawings to the model. Control tab. Yep.
Okay.
Can you try that? Here we go.
Yep.
So now, do you see your UCS?
Yeah.
Your Y should be always up.
Up. Okay.
So now you will have to rotate your UCS around Z axis.
Why?
Where it is.
why it's down now.
Yep. Now the way is up.
Yep.
Now if you cancel this again,
Yep.
drawing number 130. Now if you go to quick documents, the same drawing style, hit use, hit OK, select this one, and just hit OK. Here we go.
Yep.
Now what I suggest, well, nope. You won't be able to do that. But here, yes, maybe when you double click. Oh, it's already there. It's not equal. Yeah, it's really not equal. You have this 116 between them, so we won't be able to group the equal dimensions. And your stairs aren't good. Do you see this
Yeah, I see.
relation here?
Yeah, I gotta go back and fix that.
Yep.
I was just trying to create the drawing.
Yes.
That's how mine turned out too.
Really? Yeah, I have to play around with it.
Yep. James, do you have any questions?
Well, you did it kind of quick there, and I had somebody that called me, and I wasn't paying attention. But he created a drawing, and y'all didn't want to use that drawing. What did you do to get rid of the drawing? Did you just
I have canceled the drawing from the model. The drawing is still there, but the link with the model are not there anymore.
Okay, let's just say you know you don't want the drawing. Can't you just delete it?
Yes, you can delete it. You can absolutely do that within the document manager. When you go here,
Oh, I see it over there.
do you see delete?
Yeah.
Now it's grayed out, but you have to select the one that you want to delete first. But once
Okay.
it's deleted, it's deleted. You know, you have to create it again.
Right.
Do you have any other questions, guys?
No.
No.
Do you need a break, or you want me just to continue
Yeah,
on?
I actually need to use the restroom real quick.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll let you guys 10 minutes.
Alright.
So the next part will be how to create some railings drawings. It's exactly the same thing as the stair drawings. You have to put your OCS within the right elevation. After that, if you go to quick documents under drawing styles instead of drawing processes, if you go to stairs and railings, but instead of main part stairs at UCS, just use main part railings at UCS. Main part railing at UCS. You see it here. Now if you hit use, it's okay. I will use NSCC format. Okay, D. That will do the job. By the way, guys, here I have the choice whether just to start a new drawing, new prototype file, and then CD, this is empty. Or here we have new drawing, and we have existing drawings. When you click here, we have the list of your drawings already created. Like if you want to put this new railing on an existing drawing, just here instead of new drawing and picking your prototype, go to existing drawing and select where you want to put it. Seems to be good.
On the back on the new drawing tab,
Yep.
so you can actually designate what you want that drawing to be numbered.
No. Well, the thing is,
Well,
here,
I'm saying I'm seeing the drawing number up there. Can you change that drawing number?
yes, but it's not really suggested.
Okay.
You can do it. You can absolutely do it. But, you know, that will maybe create some glitches.
Okay.
But the thing, have you understood the thing that the fact that you can put your railing on an existing drawing?
Yes.
Okay, so now I will just put it on a new drawing here, and this is number 7. So now if I select that, right click, show, if I go here and open the number 7, because it just didn't pop up, deleted. Number 5. Okay, 7. Let me check something before. In the field. Okay. I have to do it again. I'm not sure what I have picked. Main part railing, let's use yes, hit use. Okay, select that one. Number 8. Oops. Okay, yes, I see what I'm doing here. If I take it back to here. If I take those, which because I have a lot of pickets here, and I have done that, you know, without any I weren't based on something real. I just done that as like by the eye. I will delete some dimensions and I will scale it down. 1, maybe 3/8. Oops. As I said, for the railings, I'm gonna group this one. This one too. As I said, for the labels here, you can do it like for the M100. You know that they are. You have like, well, you can check the list, or in this case, you don't have any list. You have to insert it because the prototype don't contain any list. Just let one and do as I just did, type. And you have to delete all the others. If not, just move them where they you want them to be. Like for example here. Well, I have snapped somewhere. Oops. Move them where you want them to be. Just let them there. Seems to be good?
Yeah, that's a lot better than StreetCAD.
I'm sorry?
That's a lot better than StreetCAD.
Oh. I have never worked with StreetCAD. That's you know, I really don't know what's the deal is in StreetCAD.
Their 2D drawings are really cumbersome.
Oh. Well, this one, as I said, I just did a lot of things by the eye, and if you have something calculated, you won't have that much messy infos one above the other and all that stuff, because the rules, they are made not to override, not one above the other. Seems to be good?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any questions, guys? James,
No,
Tony?
I don't.
Tony, are you still there?
I'm sorry, I had you on mute.
No problem.
Let's see. Yeah, I was trying to create the rail, and it gave me that message again that I had that drawing already created. And I went to the document, cancel document,
Mm-hmm.
and it gave me. Wait a minute, let me try to, because it gave me like drawing 26, but I didn't see drawing 26 in the list. Let's see here, quick documents.
Gonna make a
You
presenter.
want to see my screen? Okay. Alright, so I went to create the rail in the UCS, and then I hit use. Okay, then I went to hit OK on that. And then I select the object. So I just picked one of the rail pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Hit enter. So it gave me,
Can you hit F2?
yeah, F2. Oh, 126. I didn't see the one
Exactly.
over there. Okay. Sheet 120. I just saw 26 right there.
Nope.
Okay.
126. Now if you delete the 126, I'm pretty sure that it will work.
Now, Hansa, was that one little piece that was 126, or is that the whole stair string? Rail.
The whole, yeah, the whole drawing. The drawing name
Okay,
was
126.
126.
Yeah. Okay, so that's for the whole railing.
Yeah, that will delete the whole drawing. So if you
Okay.
cancel that from the model, you will be good to go.
Okay.
James, do you have any questions?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, Hansa, why is it not deleting from the list?
Let me make a presenter again.
Okay, went to here, right? Cancel document from model.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I go to 126.
Mm-hmm. Hit open.
Uh-huh.
Perfect. So now, just go to Quick Documents and generate your drawing. Enter. Is your 126 open? Can you hit Control Tab? $130, Control Tab again. 31, Control Tab again. Oh, it's not opened. Okay, let me check something. I don't see any 126 here. Oh, here it is. But it's not exactly the same thing. I'm gonna preview that. Yes, this is your railing. Oh, I see. Yes. So now if you delete this one, because you have your assembly was made, you had the drawing, the main part drawing on one sheet and the single part drawings on another sheet. That's why. So you have to delete them both. If you go here. Do you see the drawing? Where it is?
Yeah, it's to the right. There's two of them in there.
Yep. So now if I go here. So now you only have to click here, select your piece here, hit enter.
Got it. Okay.
After that, just select, just hit OK. Now, see, just working. He will.
Yeah. So I guess initially when I created the drawings, I should have selected.
Well,
I thought it just generated the whole thing, though.
the whole thing.
Yeah, when I generated the
No,
drawings
but
initially.
with not the right dimensioning style. When you go here and select main part railing at UCS,
Yes.
this will give the right dimensioning style to the right piece.
Okay. No, I'm saying initially when I created the drawings, like the beams and columns, when I created the...
When you use the process, all main parts, because this is an assembly should have a main part. So he will just detail the main parts only, but for the single parts, you know, when you are using the process, he will just detail them as main part and single parts. But while generating this piece as an assembly using this dimensioning style, you have to cancel the old main part and single parts created within the model, and so you will be able to use those two drawing styles here.
Okay. So even though it created that assembly already, or it created the parts to the assembly, now you have to still go back in there and delete that drawing out.
Yes. But now if you select all that and you try to generate the single part drawing, you will be able to generate them. Only the single part drawings.
Right, right.
So now if
So
I
what do you
like
so
show assembly detail. Do you know right now you have show part detail? Well, this is your piece here. You have to scale it down.
right?
If I return it to the model here, when I click, right click, I have show part detail with this to this piece and show assembly detail. I'm
Right.
gonna see what's the result of this one. Do you see it? It just popped
Yeah.
the single part drawing of this piece.
Right.
Seems to be good.
But say for instance, I was just trying to avoid that, so that I guess there's no way around avoiding that step of deleting that drawing out to create the assembly view. I mean the elevation view that we're doing now of that rail.
Yes, there is a way. Like for example,
I guess if I never picked that to begin with, but I think I just did an automatic.
so, well,
and then
this
just pick it
this case you won't well, this case is really rare case because in an assembly there will be one main part. If while creating this, while using the drawing style, this one, you have picked the main part, that won't work. Because only the main part is detailed. But if you pick, like for example, the kick rail or a small plate or something like that, that will work.
Okay.
Seems to be good.
Yeah.
Do you have any other questions?
No.
How about you, James?
Nah, I think I'm good.
Okay. I'm gonna show my screen. So now, guys, the other part, well, maybe, yeah, it's the last part, will be how to create INC files and the XF files. This is the easiest thing I have never seen in Advanced CL. Well, you only have to click here for INC files. It's
What are you under
created.
manager? What? Okay.
It's Output tab, go to INC. For the XF, just click on the XF. Now it's created. Now it is creating the DXF files.
Excuse me.
It's done. So to see, you have to go to Documents Manager. Here you have the STV files. You have lists. If you have some lists where it's empty. For the NC files, you have it here up to date. If you have changed anything after creating the NC files, here instead of up to date, you will have up to date required. Something like this. For the XF files, you have up to date too. Do you see them?
Uh-huh.
And to have the physical, the XF files and NC files, if you go to the directory, here under the STV, you have NC, the NC files, all of them.
Okay.
I'll say it creates several different types of NC files.
Here?
Yeah.
Yes. Like you wanna.
Because people ask me for beam and column, they ask me for NC1 files.
Yep, it's not really a problem. If you come here under NC files, you have the last one, NC DXF. The last one will be NC settings. When you click here, instead of NC, just put NC1.
Okay.
It's okay. Now when I generate my NC files, return to my file, STV, NC. Here is the NC one.
Oh, okay. So it didn't just put a different name. It's actually an
Have-
NC1 file.
Yep.
Okay, good deal. Yeah, I see the type over there. It says NC1.
Yep. Well, I'll just go here. Click instead of NC, just put NC1. That's it. For
Okay.
DXF, you know. Seems to be good for DXF and NC files. Well, that's pretty much all that I have to show you today. Do you have any other questions, guys?
No.
Yeah, I'm good.
I will let you more time to practice today. I'm finishing my session right now. If you have some questions, don't hesitate to write me an email. And we'll take it from there.
Okay.
So I will send you the link and talk to you tomorrow, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.